Hey, you guys. This is a quick video on how to remove. Well, so here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing I'm going to tell you. So Spirit earlier, I was talking to them and I was like, I need a way to help people. 1 second, see, because I'm about to tell you guys something. It's always when I'm about to tell you some important information, it's always like that. Hey guys, I love you. How are you? Okay, so here's the thing. Neptune is still in retro, technically, and then we still, we're still moving out of Mars retro. Or we just moved out of Mars retro. Okay, with the planets and the alignments that they're in. I'm gonna say that. So one of the things that I keep understanding is that the toxic behaviors and patterns and habits of people are not only happening within you, but those who have those toxic habits and behaviors, especially when it comes to spirit, we talk in spirit and spiritual energy form, they are attaching to people right now, especially those who are easily influenced and manipulated by spirit. And spirit wants to warn you and not to be in afraid mode, but they're warning you, they're letting you know sort of in a very, very like strategic fashion that you have to be super aware of these entities. They are entities. I'm hearing that somebody could this is what I'm hearing, okay, you guys? I'm hearing somebody keeps coming up to you with their toxic energy and they keep trying to like put their karma on you in some form or another, right? I feel like I'm hearing the letter D. I feel like for some of you, you are having something with some dark energy here, because I just looked at a sign and it says Santa, but I swear to God, I saw Satan. I mean, even though that's what Santa is about, it's like, and I was looking at the thing in the Disney and how Mickey spelled backwards is wicked, or like the reflection of Mickey is spelled wicked. And I was starting to see like a lot of dark things come out lately. Spirit wants you to know something. So I had a very specific dream that I feel like this is going to help somebody out here. I had a dream that there was an entity and they were trying to get me to do weird things in the dream, like sexual stuff, of course, and other things. And I said no. And I said no. And because you're saying no to a lot of this, you have your boundaries up and you're not playing this time. Like for real, you've been saying you're not playing, but this time around, I'm hearing the spirit forces are with you, and the force is super strong. So you have this like ability right now to remove these entities from your life form. And one of the things that I noticed that I was doing in my dream when I wanted to remove the very, very powerful energy that was it's waving through. I'm going to tell you guys, in a spiritual form, in the spirit world right now, spirit is earth. I'm hearing earthbound. Okay, they're really floating through the earth. I'm hearing they're shining their hateful light on you right now. So they see you moving forward with something, and this message has been repetitive for the past few months, but apparently it's important for some of you. Spirit sees you shining. They see you shine. I'm hearing they hear me rolling. They hating, patrolling, and trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. I feel like this is like the entity attachments on people trying to come back and just like fuck with your aura. I'm hearing this strongly too for some reason, you guys. I'm channeling right now, so I'm just gonna get the messages out. I'm also feeling this too as well. For those of you who are when you're inviting someone back into your world, right, like somebody that you don't like right now, this is a message. And if you just jumped in, Spirit must have had you wanting to listen to this message. Hey, thank you for the badge, you guys. I love you. Hi, Jada. So Jada does this thing where she sits up on me and then she looks to my right and she just stares at it. And I'm like, don't worry, Jada, we're protected, because she sees the entity that's around people and she's very aware of it. And one of the things I'm hearing is this. When you're inviting people back into your life, whoever these people are or whoever this person is, for some of you, this is a person. Like, they keep coming back to you. Like, and for some of you, this is in the astral realms and other dimensions. For a lot of you, it's here on this 3D plane. So whoever takes the message, take it. What's the matter, Jada? Want to go inside? Come on. Let's go. Go inside. Go ahead. Go pee-pee. I got you. I'm going to watch over you. She's like, please watch me. Go ahead, baby. I'm right here. She wants me to watch her, so she's scared to go down there alone. So, these entities or these people, these energies, they keep fucking with your aura. I'm just going to say this to you, but this is for those of you who can feel it. You're sensing lately that there's like a specific one individual that just keeps like attacking you in whatever way this is. This could be in the energy form again. in the astral, in your dreams, okay? I feel like they wait for you to fall asleep just so they can get through to you. I'm hearing they play different roles. They have different agendas. So this is a sparking I'm hearing ignorance in some people, or ignorance in them or in you. And I feel like you're kind of like, okay, for some of you, I don't know who this is for, but some of you are really sensing the energy right now. You're ascending, and excuse me, hey Miguel, my family's over. We just had dinner, but I had to get this message out. Some of you are ascending on a whole nother level here. And what I mean by that is, like, you're in your room. I'm hearing, oh my God, this is what I'm hearing. Why is it at night, when I'm in my room alone, my feet start vibrating, my legs feel funny, and I feel like my body's like, it's not resting, it's not comfortable. And then I'm hearing, I'm actually watching somebody look up on their phone, why are my feet vibrating, or legs? And you think it's like I'm hearing a nerve tissue damage issue, but it's not. It's spirit. It's spirit. You're sensing spirit, okay? And I'm also feeling, somebody keeps feeling like a tickling, I'm hearing, on my left elbow or my right elbow. One of the elbows. Somebody felt like a tickling in their elbow. I don't know who that's for. And then, it could be for one of you guys watching. It could be for somebody who's going to tune in later, okay? Thank you, Tasha. And you are ascending big time here. Like, to the point where it's like you're getting so good at connecting to your guides. I'm hearing getting tapped on the head. I feel like somebody's getting like I feel a pulsating. I feel something pulsating in my like temple right here, like boom, 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 and it's like a slight. Some of you are getting like sharp headaches that goes through your ear and through your head, and this is happening because you're ascending and you're I'm hearing this. So I'm channeling, so I'm sorry. It's a little fast, but let the message come through as it is. Come on, Jada. So some of you are really, this is what's happening for somebody here. Somebody. Come on, Jada, go. Jada, get inside. Jada. Just inside the house, baby. All right, so some of you are having, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm picking up. That's me. I needed to hear this. The legs, yes. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. Some of you you're really trying to, I'm hearing, break this cycle. You're cutting through this last bit of I'm hearing narcissism for some of you. This could be a person, for somebody here, you're breaking. Oh, my left ear is, I hear a loud tone in my left ear. Some of you have been getting that too, because they're showing me whoever this is. I'm hearing Gina. And then I think I'm seeing Tina or Gina. I think I'm seeing one of those two. Okay. So I am seeing a girl with really dark hair. I think it's bangs I'm seeing. They come kind of sort of, it's like to the side here. I'm seeing that. And I'm seeing, I think I'm hearing Nancy. And somebody's aunt in the spirit world is like right around you right now. They're around you right now. They want you to know that they've been around you for a while. And they've been around you because they know that you're okay. So, but here's the thing: the spirit's saying this right now. Okay, kind of do some old shit. Spirit's saying this right now. They're like, Flo, you need to let them know they're really breaking up. This is like the end of a cycle for them. You're literally coming to a closing of a cycle. I'm hearing 11, 12 years, 10, 11, and 12 years. It's like 10, 11, 12 years of the same fucking cycle. I'm hearing whoever this is, for some of you, this has been an attachment since you were a child. For some of you, you've been picking up this energy since you were little. I'm hearing you're not crazy. You're actually, I'm hearing your intuition is right on point, okay? Your spirit guides want you to know that unless you're getting in the sense of confusion and illusion where you're constantly paranoid and you're scared, you're like, oh God, this is happening, that's happening, and you're terrified the whole time and you're like paranoid. I'm hearing don't get into the energy of paranoia, but you know that, I'm hearing, but no. Oh, you see, the baby started crying there. But you need to know that I'm hearing, yeah, cry your baby tears. Yeah, scream out. Tell mommy to give you the bottle, because for some of you, your mom never gave you that bottle. I'm hearing you had to like crawl and get your own bottle. Sorry, whoever that's for. It's like you had to crawl and get your own bottle, and you've been crawling to your own bottle out of the crib since you were a baby. You've been doing this shit. And like spirit has had your back ever since. I see a child here. A baby in a room, and they have like a really, really wooden, like old school though, wooden crib. And then I see the room, it's like, I think I'm seeing pink and beige, and I don't know why I'm seeing the color black as well. I see the bathroom has a lot of blue in it, so it looks almost like under the sea. I'm hearing like a fishy, I don't know if the bathroom had like some sort of blue colors or something like this. And I'm hearing gray tiles. And then I'm hearing eggshell walls or elephant walls. I don't know. Eggshell elephant, the color gray walls. I'm hearing that too. I'm here again. I keep hearing Nona. I hear this a lot when I'm on live with you guys. It must be for the same kind of same ones you guys I'm hearing something about a chauffeur. I don't know what that's alluding to, but Spirit's saying that you're breaking away. A cycle is completing for you. And I'm going to say, I'm hearing break away. I kept hearing that song lately. You're breaking free from this cycle, you guys. It's been a rough road. I'm hearing you were pulling the train on the train tracks. Like there was no automatic engine. You were legit killing yourself getting this train up the hill. And you were the little engine that could. Every time you would get up the hill and you almost made it, for some reason the train just started rolling backwards, and it's been a back and forth cycle. For those of you who just left somebody and broke up with somebody, or you're planning to, this is going to be the best decision you ever made in your life. You will set yourself free, because every time you invited this person back into your life, you let their entity back in. Every time you said, come back. It's okay. I forgive you. You were allowing this person's entity to come in with you. So for some of you, if you're just breaking up with somebody, you're just leaving someone, and you just did. I'm hearing a year ago, and I'm hearing 3 days ago for somebody, something you broke up with somebody 3 days ago. I feel it. I see somebody coming out of an office like, I'm done with here. I quit. Like you just quit a job or something like that. Whatever you did, whatever you let go of, like I'm hearing your boss was an asshole. I'm hearing Jerry. I don't know, Steven and Jerry. I'm hearing Lisa. I think I'm hearing Leah or Lisa. Leah or Leslie. One of those. Leslie. Okay. Me, it was actually a year, absolutely. Okay, so yeah, Spirit is talking to you right now, and they're coming through in a vibrant way, because you got to understand something. As you're ascending, as I am ascending, I'm hearing in 2 years from now, you'll be on that level. So for some of you, like I'm hearing somebody say, I can't wait to get on the level Flo's at. And I'm not saying like you get on my level. I'm talking about energetically, spiritually, the gifted part, right? Because there's levels to this shit. Best believe there's levels to this shit. I'm hearing 2 years from now, you're going to be, for some of you, 10 times better than me. And that means as far as like you will be able to be like, I'm hearing a super duper medium. Okay. For some of you are going in the direction of like, Spirit cleansing people. I see somebody owning their own shop. It's a mom and pop shop. It's not a big place, but it's just right. And I feel like I'm hearing the town loves you. Like, you know, you got some people looking at you funny here, or you already own this place. You got some people looking at you funny. Okay, I just heard this for somebody. Watch who you're buying crystals from and stuff like this, because the people that are selling the crystals, they could have like really evil intentions behind what they're doing. They're almost like, you know, opportunists. Like the ducks are going crazy right now. They're opportunists. Whoever you're buying wherever you're sourcing your products from or getting from, there is a funny thing that's happening here, okay? My mom is Lisa, but she's next to me. That doesn't matter. Spirit doesn't just talk about people that passed on. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is this. Some of you are whatever you left, whatever job you left, whatever you let go of, okay? And I'm hearing I think I'm hearing Sarah. I'm hearing the name Donna. I'm hearing August 16th, September 29th, June 14th, May 1st. I'm hearing Libra, Gemini. I'm hearing October 9th. I'm hearing again, September 9th, September 16th, if I didn't just say that. I just heard it, 16th. And I'm hearing the name Leslie. I keep hearing that name. Okay, so this is Spirit coming through telling you that you need to know this. You need to know Donna is my ex-mother-in-law. Oh, okay. Well, Spirit's talking right now. So here's what we're saying. Spirit said, that decision that you made to leave this person, this situation, was one of the best and final decisions you could ever make. I'm hearing, do not allow this person back into your life. You are calling, hey, you can do whatever you want. Free will. Spirit says free will, do whatever you want. But you want guidance? Here they go. They're giving it to you. And they said it's like this. I'm hearing this so strongly. I am going to say I'm feeling this is somebody's mother who passed on. And she's saying, if you keep saying you want guidance and I'm going to give you guidance and you're not going to listen to me, I feel like I'm hearing a really strong Staten Islandish, Brooklyn, Queens, New York accent here. Like, if you're not gonna listen to me, then you know what? Then I'm not gonna fucking tell you the truth. And I've been telling you that this is not right. And I heard, stop letting these fucking assholes come into your life and acting like you're gonna fucking fix them, because you're not gonna fix them. I'm hearing you're selling all your healing abilities to these to these fuckers. I don't know what I'm hearing now. I'm sorry. Listen, okay, so I'm seeing a dog. I think it's a white terrier. I'm not sure, but I think I'm seeing like pointy ears and like the color beige or white. Okay, I'm seeing that. For some reason, this is what Spirit's showing me. Don't know why. So they're saying you're breaking the cycle. I'm going to just say some of you are not completely done with the cycle yet. It is still coming, like you're going back and forth with it, almost like you don't want to let some parts go. I know, I feel this too. There's some parts of the cycle that I'm not breaking, and I have the opportunity to do so. But it's all relative, right? It's the way I see myself doing this. Like I'm hearing the Spirit say, tell them how you see yourself and how you keep going back and doing, saying or behaving. For instance, one of my toxic traits is when I start getting in an anger mode, I get really defensive and I argue with people. Like, what do you want? What? Instead of being like as calm as I was. But Mercury in retrograde really brought the darkness out of me. And I'm not going to lie, the darkness has been my best friend for this past 3 months. And I mean, like, I've been doing everything with love and light still in my heart. But the darkness, these little habits and behaviors, my little attitudes and behaviors and the way I act and the way I speak. Hi, baby. Ayamara. What's the matter? Baby, you can't walk out without shoes, my love. Oh, you're freezing. What happened? What's the matter?
Are you done?
I'm done. 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
No.
3 minutes.
You say that, but then you
Seriously, 3 minutes. I'm almost done. I got this last bit of the message to give. So here's the thing. And then another thing I'm going to say. Okay, let me finish the message the way that Spirit was coming through. Because all of you guys, okay, yeah, hostile, for real. All you guys, you get quiet, okay. All you guys need to hear this message in a collective form. I'm hearing this. Somebody's dad is here. I'm seeing a tall guy, gray hair, gray mustache. This could be grandfather energy too. I'm hearing Leo, okay, and I'm hearing Jennifer. I'm hearing a name like Tor with a T-O, name T-O. Tor, no, not Tora. It's like Tony? No, I don't know. Okay. I'm hearing Scorpio, okay, and this could be they're calling out your signs. They're calling out whether you tuned into this video after the live or you're in the live right now. Spirit is saying, I need you to understand something. This is the message. You're almost out of this cycle, man. But here's the thing, there's somebody, I'm just gonna say straight up what I'm hearing, there's somebody, or there's like a couple of people from your past lives. I'm just gonna straight up just put it out there to you. They're still attached and they don't want to let go. And you're trying to like get these motherfuckers out the way. Now, another thing Spirit wanted me to tell you, one of the best techniques when I get rid of dark energy and I feel that overwhelmingness of energy come to me and it's like I feel the vibrations, almost like 45 people, spirit energies are standing in front of me. One of my most important tools as a medium or as a person who deals with spirit is the circle. Circle. And so what I do is I open up the suction cup, I call it. This is a suction cup. It's like a plunger. It's a plunger for negative spirits. So when negative spirit starts, there goes the wind is picking up as I'm saying that. When negative spirit starts, when I say negative, you guys think outside the realms of like demons, I want you to understand these are spiritual people, spirit people that are in the spirit form that just cannot move on. They just don't understand the concept of the answer is no. Like no means no. That I'm just saying these people are like, they're like rapists, but like what I mean by that is like when you say no, they're going to keep going. The more you cry, the more you say no, they're going to keep going. So one of the things I'm starting to learn is to not pay any attention to it. And I'm not holding light to it right now. I'm giving you the tools that you need because some of you either did or will be experiencing these entities. So you either dealt with this entity, because they come into your dream as other people. I'm hearing this. You see the same kind of vibration, this kind of energy come in over and over again. It's like repetitive. And then they attach. Oh, I got a message. They latch on to people that you're so-called quote unquote addicted to, and then they form an entity attachment with the people you're attracted to. So I'm just gonna say this: if you catch a person coming to you, and this person keeps coming to you, and you can't let them go. It's like this person keeps coming back, and you keep going back to them. This person has the entity attachment that is obsessed with you. I'm gonna say it this way. I'm gonna say it. Some of you even seen their eyes change. I'm just gonna say this is a fucking message, and I hope you guys are taking this to the head and to the heart, because I swear to God, this is the most important message you'll ever hear. In order for you to complete this cycle, I'm hearing one of the things you got to do. First of all, I'm hearing starve them out. For some of you, you need to do a 24-hour complete nothing, no water, no food, nothing. Just cleanse your gut. Yeah, I'm working on that. I've been doing very good with the eating habits. I'm not stuffing my face, but my family's here. It's the holidays. We're all gonna do that, right? But there's a man, this is important. It's coming through so quickly. It's like, it's like it's like a fucking machine gun of wealthy information. So I feel like whoever this person is, or this person that you can't seem to get away from, you're like almost borderline obsession. It's borderline obsession, and you know it. You're not stupid. You're aware, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. Be happy that you're aware that this is the energy. Like, this person just comes back. I'm here. It comes back in your dream. Your dead relative, dead ex-boyfriend. They just keep coming back in your dream. You need to tell this Spirit, yo, listen, love and light to you, but you got to move on. You got to stop coming to me. I'm not here with you to keep experiencing the same thing over and over. It's unfortunate what you're experiencing, and I really do feel for you. I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you. I forgive you, but my boundaries are up, and I'm going to say, anyone who's trying to contact me or get close to me, if you're not here for my highest good, and I'm talking about the highest good of my highest good, if you do not have every intention pure in your heart to help me move forward with this lifetime, and you're not here sent by divine source to help me continue in my journey as an earth being right now, as this person that I am today, right now, in this moment, which is where I'm living in this moment. I'm not living in the past. I don't live in the future. I'm in this moment right now. And in this moment, I like who I am, and I'm becoming who I want to become. And if you cannot support that 100,000,000%, full through and through, if you're not supporting who I want to become or who I am becoming, okay, I'm working on it, then you must leave the space of my energetic auric field. You cannot be around it, and you have to, for some of you, you have to, like I'm talking about. And again, do the circle. This is the portal, right? Lick your finger. I'm just doing the licking the finger because that's what I do. Okay, it's time to turn the page. Gotta go. So I really drew a circle like that, and then it's a suction cup. So I just envision Spirit coming through, my spirit guides, angels, whatever makes you feel more powerful. And I envision my higher self, which she's like a warrior goddess, and she always comes down. My higher self, she comes down from the sky in this like light tube, and she's like, shoo, and comes quick, and she lands like a superhero every time. She always lands on her leg, and she looks up, and she's like, we're here. What do you need us to do? And I'm like, everybody hold hands, pull out all the negative energy. Earlier, I did it in my house. There was a lot of energy floating through to the point where I couldn't rest. My left foot was shaking. And I was like, all right, enough of this. And I just did it. And instead of being angry and being like, motherfuckers, I'm not angry because I don't even have the wits about me to fight you, because fighting you, all it does is bring you closer to me. So I'm going to keep sending you love. And it's like people who get on your nerves, people you argue with. I'm hearing, if you go to work, listen, there's a person here, whoever you are, I'm just seeing a white shirt with like beige pants. So you might have to wear like clothes like that for work. I'm saying, almost like you got the left end of the cubicle there. I see like the corner. It's not like a cubicle. It's like the corner office area. And then there's a couple. I'm hearing the bitch next to me gets on my nerves. Okay, this is for somebody, okay? And this is all love and light, but sometimes we just got to give the message how it comes. I feel like whoever you're dealing with at your job, listen, this person, I'm going to tell you right now, no matter what you do, my left ear is going deaf. This person, no matter what you do, they are never going to adhere to the way that you see things fit at work. You want to go there, do your work, and it's always going to be drama with this person. So every morning I'm hearing this, stop, even after saging. Because let me tell you, some spirit don't believe in sage, and they think it's just smoke. So you have to do the energy portal and the removal with the energy, okay? So I feel like saging is for more darker energy, and I don't feel like all people, spirit, that are not in the light, sage really doesn't do shit for them. They're just like, oh, that stuff again. They actually enjoy it. If you ever saw this show Ghost, it's funny because she's saging, and these are just regular ghosts. They're not mean, they're not bad, they're just ghosts. And they were like, oh, it's quite pleasant. The other guy's like, oh, that shit stinks, but they're still standing there like, what is she doing? Right? So I will tell you personally, yes, sage works a lot. It does. But doing energetic work with meditation and envisioning, because you create your reality, right? So if you got to believe, I create my reality. So in my reality, the second I open up a portal and suck these motherfuckers out, and you can't just be like, all right, suck it out. No, I do it, and then I'll lay there for like 10 minutes and just vision. In my third eye, I'm envisioning that there is a big door or a circle, and it's got a portal and it's like a tube, and it just sucks things up that are not for when whoever's in the space, whoever's around there, they will grab these spirit that's trying to hide under the bed in the corners, wherever they're hiding, and they're pushing it through. And even if they don't come through, it's like almost like it's perfectly in tune. So that suction cup, it only takes out negative energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Oh my God, the girl in the chair next to me. This is what I'm trying to say to you. You need to walk. Okay, so that's, guys, that's a very important one. I have to repeat that. Close your eyes and for 10 minutes envision that all the negative forces and energies that are trying to like manipulate you or hurt you or make you feel bad, they're getting sucked out of this tube. Now, mind you, I sit there and I envision like the suction cup is getting stronger and stronger, and it's like, woo, and it's like sucking them up, and they're all like, I see them going, no, motherfucker, and they get sucked into it. And I always say, protect those who are here for our highest good, who love us and are here to protect us and guide us, because some spirit literally they're not just sticking around, but they come to you when you need them. I've had spirit wake me up when I needed to be woken up from a dream that was not good for me. I would hear, wake up, like, and I'd be like, oh, because they don't want me to be in that dream anymore, because this spirit has my spirit, and they're fucking with me, and they warn me and they wake me up very, very clearly, saying yo, and I hear it in this dimension. I don't just hear it, I hear the voice, yo, get up, wake up, and like, Lena, they'll call my name. And so that happens, and that's very important that you do that. But for those of you who are going into a space, into a location where you feel like this person is just very low vibrational, stop at the doors. Before you get out of your house, the first thing I want you to do is protect your aura. Before you step out of your home, the first thing you do, when I walk out of this space in my home, always walk out with your right foot. I mean, these are superstitions to some people, but for me, I feel like it brings energy. Walk out with your right foot. Put your right foot out of the door first, and just envision that as soon as I step out of my house, I have this big, huge white light, because I am the light. And at the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. So you have to see the center of everything, which is you, the universe inside of you, the kingdom of heaven is being there. And it starts to expand and blow up all around you, and it's all this big-ass auric field. So when you do go places, even those who have a negative energy, and they try to affect, it's like almost like they'll get distracted, like the coffee. I got to get the coffee. It's happened. I've seen it happen where they're trying, it's like they get distracted out of your way. You see, loud and clear. Thank you. And I want you guys to take this advice for yourselves. I don't ever tell people what to do. It's free will, but I know a lot of you are really working on yourselves here, and that's what Spirit's showing me. She's like, I heard somebody say, no, she's really doing like really hard work. There's some men in here too, but whoever is talking, she is a she. And she says, you don't understand, Flo. They're like you. They're really trying to work on themselves, let go of toxic things. And they know, I feel like I'm going to cry. I feel like this is either a mother energy or a grandmother. It's like a motherly energy. They're telling me, you don't understand. They really are trying to let go. Just like you. I'm here. She struggles. They struggle back and forth, but they're really working really hard to stop this cycle. And for some of you, I'm getting emotional for you. I think it's mom and grandma, aunt. I'm hearing that it's women. There's some women here, and they really want you to understand. They're really emotional about this, you guys, or you're emotional, or somebody's emotional, okay? And they're giving me that. They're making me feel the energy of emotions, okay? And they're telling me, I'm hearing my son. I just heard my son. You don't understand. He works so hard. I hear like an accent like this. He works so hard, and he's so nice to the women, and they don't treat him good. Like, I'm hearing an accent like right there. So I don't know who that's for, okay? Okay, I can relate to this. Okay, so somebody's going to watch this. It's going to resonate with someone, and if it doesn't resonate with any of you guys, I'm sorry, but Spirit has me give the message as it is, and I'm hearing this well played out. I'm hearing well played. Some of you are going back to the cycle a little bit here and there because you're trying to like change what you've been doing. You're trying to like fix and change what you've been doing. And sometimes like there's just too much overwhelmingness, and I'm hearing frustration, and it's just too much. I'm hearing the suction cup sometimes is pointed at you. So it gets a little hard, a little difficult, right? So your guides, your family members, I'm hearing your nana. Some of you, I keep hearing that. I'm hearing your dad. I'm hearing Eric, Tony. I'm hearing Scorpio. Gemini, okay, I'm hearing your dad got your back. Don't worry about it. Don't think for a second that you don't have a lot of powerful spirit that has your back, because they do, and they want you to know it's not your fault. I just heard this so strongly. Hey, Bree, I just heard this very strongly. It's not your fault. Whatever happened or is happening, it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Stop blaming yourself. because I feel, oh, I'm getting emotional again. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to cut this live out because it's Spirit's getting emotional now and it can go on for days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Did it help anybody? I hope it did. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys at least got some kind of help off this. I hope it really helps guide you, because I know that at this time you're going to need this information because of what's taking place. As the ascension goes up, you are ascending further and you're feeling it. A lot of you are feeling it in many, many different ways. I'm hearing you're getting your health together. Some of you are really getting your health together. I'm hearing somebody might have surgery or something. I'm not sure, but like, it's not bad. It's just like, it's going to be good for you. But I'm hearing get a second opinion on a procedure. If you're supposed to do a procedure, get a second opinion. I'm hearing level your foot. Some of you guys are having a lot of pressure on your left foot or your left hip because you're using one leg to like support yourself more. So I don't know if somebody's got something wrong with their knee. I'm seeing swelling around the knee or the ankle, and it's like you need to get a leveler for your foot. It'll make you feel better. Like I know right now I'm standing and I was like, maybe I do need to get the leveler, because I was standing at the chiropractor, and that's when you like one leg is longer than the longer, but if you're getting, this is a message. If you're getting a lot of pain in either your left side, peace and blessings to you, my love. If you're getting a lot of pain in your left hip or your right hip, I would suggest asking somebody, a doctor, for a leveler, which is something that's like almost essentially like a pad that stays in your foot and it levels you to the other side, so you won't have this much pressure on the one side of your body. For those of you who are having hip pain when you're sleeping, people could be like, that's old people shit. No, it's not. Sometimes your bed can be very hard or whatever it is, and when you put that pressure on your left side, or you're sitting at work all day and you're trying to get exercise in, but then you're tired, you come home from work, I'm hearing Spirit say you're about to get really healthy. For some of you, you're about to start like a regimen of workout and all that stuff. So I feel like these next, I'm hearing okay, I'm hearing 6 months, but I heard 5 to 6 months. I'm hearing that. Okay, but I'm hearing these next coming weeks for you guys, it's like your energy is going to change. You're going to be a whole new person. When Mars goes direct, you're going to want to take action. You're going to go for it. I'm hearing you getting bolder with your decisions. You're about to tune into your gifts, your abilities, and whatever that is. It could be talent. It could be gifts, like as in gifts, like spiritual gifts. But for some of you, I'm seeing this is literal talent, like writing or singing or writing. I said writing, drawing or whatever it is that you're about to do. You're going to tune more into it. Okay. You're having right hip pain? Okay, so check that out. What about back pain after giving birth? So back pain after giving birth, what I'm hearing, stretch. If you stretch, it will be so much better for you. I also am hearing this. Obviously, I don't like working out, you guys. I really don't. But I think that this company is sending me this soul bike. It's called like a soul yoga soul bike. And if they do, I hope I can give you guys like mad discounts on it, because this is the first time I'm working with a company that wants to send me something that I actually need and want to work with. And I start working out. One of the things I'm hearing, you're not old, just stretch. You just need to stretch. And when I start to do these routines, I promise you, it's not about showing off. I'm going to teach you guys the routines that I do, because I don't like working out hard. I just want to do easy workouts that make me lose weight. And once I figure it the fuck out, I'm sharing it with everybody, okay? Because I'm doing it. Just because, it takes us some time, but I feel like your lower back, especially, one of the things I'm seeing you do is the best is sit. Okay, I'm going to show you. It's weird, I know, but ouch. Okay, so you see this position? You see that, right? And like that. Do that, and then, oh my God, if you do it, you're going to feel that stretch in your lower back. And you open your legs and you push your butt back. Like you push your butt back. You see what I'm saying? Like that. And you push back, and then you turn right like this, right? And then you turn left like this, and you stretch, like you hold on to stuff and you do it, but sit on your legs like this the whole time. And then with your elbows, push your knees out. You're going to see that stretch is going to change your life. And also another stretch, surprisingly, that is really good. Just laying with your knees tucked in like a baby, like tuck your knees in like this and lay on the floor. It's like a yoga pose. You guys, I posted it before. You put your body flat on the floor and then tuck your knees into your chest and just lay your arms out and just suck like you're tucked in like a fetus. You know what I'm saying? But your face is on the face down. Okay. That's one childbearing hip stretching. That's the childbearing hip stretch. Yeah. And it's amazing for you. It's amazing. All right, guys, I hope this message helped you. Let's clear the energy and ground. I just swallowed my spit the wrong way, but Spirit really has a lot going on. You listen to galaxies. The skies are super active right now as well. Super active. Okay, there's a lot going on energetically. We have a lot of energy passing through. So, and I feel like, yep, I'm hearing just know that these energies are tougher than you think. Not tougher than you think like that. Like they're tougher than you think they are to understand. you're tougher than you think you are, is what I'm saying. But don't underestimate that. Whatever energies you're dealing with, people, places, and things, it's gonna take some work to remove them. I'm hearing your spirit guide say you can do this. Like, step in with me. Like, I'm hearing, let's do this as a team. Holding invisible hands with your spirit guides, standing there and holding your hands with them, and doing like a prayer and a meditation and an open channel to clear and cut all these energy that don't serve you highest good. I'm also hearing, there's so many messages coming through so fast. I'm trying not to stay on forever because I got company. But I still stop for you guys to give a message, you know. I'm hearing, what was I just hearing? I heard, you're not alone in this. Like, you have to really see, and, I'm hearing, report back to your guides. If something's happening and you're tired of it, and this is a cycle you don't think that you need to be going through, you need to stop everything you're doing and just call on your guides. Hey, spirit guides. Don't ever, but what's his name? What's my spirit? It's not about that. I have so many spirit guides and spirit animals and my spirit that, that watch over me. They're all types of spirit. They could tell me their names if they want, but they feel like that's not important because we energetically are connected. Like in the movie Avatar, when the tail goes on the guy's braid and then it's like connection, we're connected like that. It's like a string. An orchestra of family guides, okay? Not just family. This is like, I'm talking about I just heard they're your real family. Okay. Anyway, that's besides the point. This is the people you came here with, I heard, to like clear the lessons, okay? But the point is this: Spirit is saying that you have them by your back, your side, your front, up and down. You have them with you. Call on them and tell them, hey, listen, there's, for me, it's something in the astral I'm dealing with. Hey guys, so this person in the astral, two things. They keep coming back, and then I tell them exactly what's going on. I show them the face of this person. I show them the face of this person or this thing, or even in the 3D realm that's bothering me. And it's not about, I'm not casting spells on nobody. I'm just asking my guides to either show me why this is happening, tell me why I picked this situation. Why did I pick this karmic lesson? Just like today, I went outside and I was like, why did I pick them? And I said that about my family. I didn't say, why did you put me here? Because I was asking, like, the lessons that I've learned. Why did I pick them? I must have picked them specifically to learn and to ascend in a certain form. So that's the questions I'm asking. Not why is this happening, but why did I pick this situation? What am I going to learn from this? What am I learning from this? Am I learning something from this? Starting to ask the right questions is another big one your guys want you to know. Asking the right questions is incredible. Flo, when you dream, are you visiting heaven? No, I've never went to, the only place I've ever seen was the Akashic, and it's like such a bright light. I couldn't see when I went in there. But when I'm dreaming, I'm mostly visiting all different dimensions, and it's not called heaven or hell. It's not. It's just levels of consciousness that people that are spirit could be stuck in that astral fourth dimension where they're still not letting go. It's almost like a place where places, many different places. I've got to say, mostly, I think that because I do a lot of work in the spirit form, I think a lot of it has to do with me and the work I'm doing with other spirit in the spirit form. But sometimes I feel like I just get sent on missions, and then these places are tough, and I'm trying to help them learn lessons. But it depends on where I'm at. But whenever I see myself going to a heavenly place, the bright light is so bright I can't even see. I'm like, like, it's gorgeous. I remember standing by the mall. Now, the mall is a big thing. Oh man. Okay, let's make this shorter. The mall is a big thing in your dreams. That's the Akashic. When you go to the mall, you'll see people from when you were a childhood all the way up into them. That's where you go and you pick. You know how people shop for clothes? You're picking the lessons you want to learn. So you go in the mall, in the spirit, in the astral, and you see Johnny from the 5th grade, and you never learned that lessons with them. So you're asking, you're like, all right, I'll shop for that. I'm gonna pick the lesson. This is like you're shopping for an item to work with. Wow, that just is a download right there, you guys. That was some information. You're shopping the astral mall. The astral mall. This is a real thing. Astral surgery is a real thing. You ask for them to work on your body in the astral realm, and they do. And you come back here, and all of a sudden your knee feels better. And your foot feels better. These places are real. They're real. And so, like, the astral mall is a big one. So if you catch yourself in a mall and you're going back and forth in a mall and you see, you're almost there to pick the next lesson that you're learning. So for some of you, I heard you just picked your last lesson that you wanted to learn. Like, this was it. Final countdown. I'm hearing that. So now you're about to head forward with something, and you're about to leave these karmic situations and a lot of spirit don't want you to do that. So just be prepared and keep yourself grounded and stay focused, stay steady. Don't let nobody break your focus. Stay on top of the world like you've always been. And even when you feel down, just remember it's happening for a reason, okay? Ask the right questions and the answers shall be answered. I love you guys. Hi, Nina, Katina, Badina. Hi, say hi to everybody. You're so cute. He's so handsome. All right, guys. I love you. I hope this helped you guys, okay? I love you guys. I love you.
Love you guys.
Oh, you love that? Look at him. Hashta boo boo baba.
Make sure you follow my YouTube channel.
I can't. He's so cute. That's my nephew. I love him so much. So he said, make sure you follow my YouTube channel. Yeah, so follow his YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? All right, come on inside, baby. It's cold out. Come on. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you later. I hope you guys learned something from this. If you go on YouTube, I'm going to post it there. Slow the video down and listen to it slowly. I know channeling is very fast, but I'd like to get the messages out as soon as possible so I don't sit and think about what I was saying, because then it doesn't come out the way it's supposed to. I love you. I hope you guys are doing well. And just stay grounded, stay focused, stay strong, stay powerful, just like you are. Don't give in, okay? I love you. Bye. Yeah, baby.